watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on. News 25 is brought to you by J.K. Nelson Law, voted best of Pahrump for 4 years. Give them a call, 775-727-9900. News 25 is also brought to you by Gunny's Air Conditioning and Heating. New, service, and repair. Call Gunny's, 775-727-6800.
Hello and welcome to this edition of News 25. I'm Unette Gentry. Thanks for joining us on A's Country Radio, and we're also streaming at KPVM.TV. We're also on your Roku devices. It is Thursday, December 12th. In our top story, early this morning, a devastating structure fire tears through a home, leaving one man with minor burns and his residence completely destroyed.
At approximately 9 a.m. today, a structure fire broke out on Retreat Street, fully engulfing a single-family home in flames. Firefighters arrived on the scene to find the residence already consumed by the blaze. According to reports, the homeowner first noticed flames on the back porch and managed to escape the house safely. However, he later re-entered the burning building in an attempt to rescue his dog. The man sustained minor burns to his face during the incident and was treated by emergency responders on site. Tragically, the man's dog remains unaccounted for as of now. The cause of the fire is under investigation, and the Red Cross has been notified to provide assistance to the displaced resident.
And a two-vehicle accident occurs, and News 25 is now speaking with the driver's grandfather to get those details.
Jason Ernest of Mount West Lawyers. Don't be bullied by insurance companies. Call me, 775-727-9500.
At approximately 4:30 p.m. yesterday evening, a black Toyota Camry and a white camper van pulling a trailer were involved in a collision at the intersection of Highway 160 and Mance Road.
Granddaughter was on her way to Vegas so she could go to school, and evidently a vehicle pulled left in front of her, and she wound up clipping their trailer. I've only been here a few minutes prior to, so I haven't really had a chance to check out all the damage and other things. I did talk with the other driver, and they said they're okay, so I made sure that was fine. Granddaughter says she's fine, and we'll probably have her checked out anyway, because it's shock and things, and you always say I'm okay, but it usually gets you the next day. And the officers will do their investigation, I'm sure, but it looks pretty evident from here.
And tragic news today as a Las Vegas Metro officer passes away in a wrong-way accident. Today, a memorial ceremony is held in his honor.
2 people, including an off-duty Las Vegas Metro officer, were killed in a wrong-way crash on Thursday morning on Interstate 15. The collision, which occurred at 12:26 a.m., prompted a complete closure of the northbound I-15 lanes at mile marker 78, which is approximately 25 miles north of the Speedway Boulevard exit. Nevada State Police Trooper Sean Hagstrom confirmed that investigators believe the crash was caused by a wrong-way driver traveling southbound in the northbound lanes of the highway. The wrong-way vehicle collided with at least one other vehicle. The 2 men who died at the scene were identified by authorities, one of the victims being 29-year-old Colton Pulsifer, an officer with the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department's Traffic Bureau. Pulsifer, who had been with the department since 2017, was returning home in his personal vehicle after completing his shift when the crash occurred. He leaves behind a wife and 3 children. The second victim's identity has not yet been released. A woman who was also involved in the crash was transported via Mercy Air to a nearby hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. In a statement, LVMPD expressed their deep sorrow over the loss of the officer, highlighting his dedication to the community and his family. The department also announced those who are wishing to support Pulsifer's family during this difficult time can contribute to the Behind the Blue fundraiser. All northbound lanes of the I-15 remain closed at the junction with US 93, and authorities have not yet provided an estimated timeline for reopening the highway. The Nevada State Police and other law enforcement agencies continue to investigate the cause of this crash.
And Incoming President Donald Trump vows to end our domestic medical shortages. News 25 Las Vegas correspondent Maria Centers joins us now from Las Vegas with the response to the country's current treatment deficiencies.
Donald J. Trump has vowed to return the production of vital, life-saving medicines back to the United States and end our reliance on China as we face a shortage of critical cancer drugs, among others. The next president has described the situation as not just a public health crisis, but a national security crisis as well. Let's hear what our future commander-in-chief had to say.
The top producer of critical medicines that we rely on in the United States is a place called China. China produces 95% of all ibuprofen, 91% of hydrocortisone, 70% of all Tylenol, and nearly half of all penicillin. Can you imagine that?
Over 14 cancer drugs and counting are experiencing a deficiency here in the United States.
This is not just a public health crisis, it's a national security crisis. As part of my plan to obtain total independence from China, we will phase in tariffs and import restrictions to bring back production of all essential medicines to the United States of America, where they belong.
New drug scarcities rose by 30% between 2021 and 2022, with a record 5-year high of 295 active drug shortages by the end of 2022.
This is a matter of tremendous urgency. American lives are on the line, and it will be one of my top priorities. It will also create countless new American jobs.
A 2020 study by the British Medical Journal found that every month delayed in cancer treatment can increase the risk of death by about 10%. The Republican Party takes back the White House on January 20th, 2025. Reporting from Clark County, I'm Maria Centers for News 25 Las Vegas.
And stay tuned here to News 25 because we have some exciting news for you in a brand new segment highlighting members of our community. We'll be right back.
You're watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on.
Welcome back to News 25. And there's awesome news coming out of the world of the WNBA, and there's so much more to tell you about in sports. Mikey Ruhan has that and more.
It is time for your News 25 look at sports and streaming at KPVM.TV, now on Roku devices. Vegas Golden Knights are in Winnipeg this evening to take on the Jets. That game is in progress. UNLV is hiring Dan Mullen to be the football team's next head coach, according to Action Network's Brett McMurphy. If official, Mullen will replace Barry Odom, who stepped down to take over as head coach at Purdue on Sunday. The Las Vegas Raiders are going for their 10th loss of the season as they play the Atlanta Falcons on Monday Night Football. Raiders quarterback Aiden O'Connell, who injured his left knee in Sunday's loss to Tampa Bay, went through a walkthrough practice on Wednesday and hopes to play against Atlanta. Pro Valley Trojan girls basketball are in action this evening against Coral Academy. JV is in progress, varsity at 6:30 p.m. And that's your look at sports on News 25.
Thanks so much, Mikey. And now to some entertaining news, because Pahrump is home to some incredible local talent. And that's why we're introducing a new segment sharing spotlights on local artists who have unique stories. And to debut it, News 25 reporter Kaylee Bentler is introducing us to one marketplace combining holiday shopping with a heartwarming cause. And if you're still looking for that perfect photo with Santa, this local spot has a special twist that you don't want to miss.
So we do make our t-shirts right in the store, and that allows us to create inventory as we're running low without long waiting times, and also it allows us to keep the price low because we make it and we put it for sale. So the regular price for this t-shirt is $17 and locals get 10% discount on everything in the store. So right now we have close to 60 different designs in our t-shirts, designed and printed in Pahrump. We're also trying to encourage our local residents to create products for our store. So this is one of them, and it's been a long time seller. It's made by Therese right here in Pahrump. It's jewelry. These bags are made right here in Pahrump. They're made by Kay, and she loves doing her crochet. It takes her, she said, 2 days to make one bag. We sell it for $30 here. This is a new product. You can see behind the scenes, I'm putting display together. This is gonna be a new jewelry with different Pahrump elements. Donkeys, of course. We do have to have donkeys. We just sell a lot of products with donkeys here. All right, in this section, it's our made in Pahrump bath and body products. We have different soaps. We have candles that represent desert with different desert fragrances. And on this side, we have dry ass lip balms that's been non-stop sellers. This is a new line with the desert flavors. So a lot of our products, they come with funny names, but they're actually high quality, so you don't just pay for the name. We do sell Aztec clay. We do go to their factory right here on Wilson, and we pick up the fresh batch. So you've probably seen this product in many different stores. It's pretty famous in the world. Not bragging, but it is what it is. Every day we work on something little, something new product, a new addition, and we keep growing our little baby store. We actually just turned 3 years old this October, so we're still consider ourselves a toddler store. A lot to do. He is gonna be in our store on Saturday and Sunday. It's gonna be fundraiser for our animals because we have nonprofit organization right next to us. It's called Donkeys of Pahrump. And the fundraiser is gonna be for a dental work for our 3 rescues that we just got. We got Welsh pony, mini pony, and mini donkey. So it's gonna be fundraiser for their dental work. So yes, people will be able to take pictures with Santa. Bring your cameras, bring your phones. We're gonna bring our animals out. So you'll be able to sit down on the bench with ponies or donkeys right next to you. And we'll make sure they're wearing their Santa hats and they'll look really good for your pictures.
Stay tuned for tech and energy tips you definitely don't want to miss right here when News 25 returns.
You're watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on. News 25 is brought to you by Mountain West Lawyer, Injury Attorneys, 727-9500.
Welcome back. News 25 returns now with tips from Valley Electric Association about how you can improve your energy efficiency.
This segment of News 25 is brought to you by Valley Electric and its family of companies focused on serving our members. We're better together.
The holiday season is finally here. We all enjoy this festive time with gifts, decorations, visits from family and friends, but the holidays can also bring in additional energy costs. Keep your energy bill in check with 12 days of efficiency tips. Day 1. Decorate your tree with LED lights. They use 70% less energy than traditional bulbs. Day 2. Close your fireplace damper when a fire is not burning. Day 3. Hire a trained professional to inspect your home's heating system. Day 4. Turn down the thermostat when you're hosting holiday parties. The extra visitors and cooking will warm your home. Day 5. Speaking of thermostats, consider installing a programmable thermostat for a new year of energy savings. Day 6. Use a timer to turn off holiday lights during the night when you're sleeping. Day 7. Looking for the perfect gift? Consider buying energy-efficient electronics and look for the Energy Star logo. Day 8. Add caulk or weather stripping to seal air leaks around leaky doors and windows. Day 9. Open curtains or blinds during the day to allow sunlight to heat your home. Close them at night to reduce the chill from cold windows. Day 10. Rechargeable batteries and chargers save energy, and they make great stocking stuffers. Day 11. Cooking a holiday feast? Use the oven light to check the progress of dishes rather than opening the oven door. Day 12. Enlist a professional to conduct an energy audit of your home. Then watch your energy savings grow throughout the new year. Saving energy during the holiday season doesn't have to be hard. Remember these quick tips to keep your energy bill in check, and your holiday is sure to be merry and bright. To find additional ways to save, contact your local electric cooperative.
Now today's quick tutorial with Josh Osborne from Great Computer Deals discusses the myth about overcharged batteries.
Hey guys, Josh Osborne here with Pahrump's own Great Computer Deals. It's time for another quick tutorial. Today we are talking about computer myths. These are things that we've heard our customers say over the years that are unfortunately completely wrong. They've probably done some research online or heard from other people and just got bad data. We're here to bust those myths. Myth number 1 is, if I keep my laptop plugged in, it will overcharge the battery. That is a myth that is completely false. Why? A couple different safeguards that have been put into computers. If you bought your computer in the last 30 years, you're in good shape, and here's why. Number 1, on a software level, in every operating system, there is a service built in called BMS, or Battery Management Systems. And what that is just a utility that monitors and manages the charging of the battery. And when it gets to full capacity, it knows to cut it off. So software has got you covered. Another thing put into place is the actual batteries themselves are now made out of lithium ion. And what that means is that actual material stops receiving a charge from the computer once it's completely full. So on a hardware level, you are completely covered. Software, you got BMS. Hardware, you got the lithium ion technology that stops that. So on two different fronts, you're not going to overcharge your battery. If you're actually worried about your battery health, what you should be worried about is heat. If you have a gaming laptop or a laptop running hot, rising temperatures of the computer itself can cause issues to that battery. You also want to be careful not to leave your battery in a hot car, because those extreme temperatures will cause it to swell and potentially destroy components around it like your touchpad or your keypad. Those are things you have to worry about. One thing that's important too is to use original quality or OEM accessories with your devices. So if you have, say, a Dell laptop, it's best not to order that cheap Chinese-made charger on Amazon as a replacement. Stick with Dell quality chargers because you're going to get a good product that's built and designed to work with that particular laptop. Anyway, we got more myths to discuss. Lots of stuff that we've heard over the years, some really good ones coming up. Keep watching. We'll catch you guys on the next quick tutorial.
News 25 WeatherCam is brought to you by Lerner & Rowe Injury Attorney's Office in Pahrump. In a wreck, need a check? Call 702-877-1500.
Let's take a look at this beautiful time-lapsed video through our Lerner & Rowe WeatherCam of the clouds rolling through over Mount Charleston. It's a beautiful 12th day of this Christmas season, and we'll take a closer look at our forecast.
News 25 weather is brought to you by Desert View Hospital. We're here when you need us, providing compassionate and friendly care to our neighbors since 2006. DesertViewHospital.com.
Good evening, Nevada. I'm Kaylee Bentler in the News 25 Weather Studios. Let's check out our regional weather. We got weather twins right off the bat. 46 degrees for Findlay and Fallon, 45 in Carson City, 41 in Tonopah, 43 Goldfield, 51 in Beatty, 57 Amargosa, 54 in Las Vegas, and 64 in Death Valley. But over in the paradise of Pahrump, we're currently seeing 50 degrees and clear skies as clouds went away. We saw a high of 57, wind southeast 11 miles per hour, humidity at 20%, and the sun rose at 6:46. However, it's already gone away for a beautiful sunset at 4:29 p.m. Expect humidity at 46% east-southeast, 10 miles per hour with a low of 30 degrees and clear skies. All right, Santa Claus, take us away. He's having a rough holiday season here. But thank you for the 7-day forecast. Let's check out what we got going on for our weekend. Tomorrow, Friday, we're seeing clear skies at 56 degrees. And then we got scattered clouds rolling in on Saturday at 60 degrees, 59 for Sunday. And then we got weather twins Monday and Tuesday, 62 degrees. We're staying in those lower 60s for the remainder of the week and seeing clear skies through to Thursday. And that is your look at the weather. Back to the desk. Here's Unette.
Thanks so much, Kaylee, and love those Christmas graphics, especially Santa clinging to that North Pole. And as we close tonight, we'd like to say a very special happy birthday to one of our KPVM extended family members, Paul Ruhan, the father of our very own Mikey Ruhan. Happy birthday. Well, that does it for this edition of News 25. I'm Unette Gentry, and from all of us here at KPVM and A's Country Radio, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you on the air next newscast. Good night.